What's up, Guardians? Profane here. Thanks for checking out the video. Today we're going to be going over my suggestions for the best weapon options to take into the Vault of Glass raid on day 1 of its release starting May 22nd during Season of the Splicer. We'll talk about the weapons you want to have, and we'll touch base on some of the mods and subclasses that will be important for your fire team to utilize when the Vault of Glass returns. Now, before we get into all of that, if you do enjoy the video and it helps, be sure to hit the like button below, as it's greatly appreciated, as is the subscribe button if you're not already. If you're still looking for a fire team to jump into the Vault of Glass with, well, be sure to check out the Discord link in the description below. But let's get started on talking about what you should do to be prepared for the challenges that you're going to be facing this weekend in the Vault of Glass. Now, the first weapon I want to suggest is going to be a primary weapon that you're going to want to take with you this weekend, and it is the Aikilos SMG. Now, the biggest reason is because of its ability to create war mines. This makes it a volatile weapon against the waves of Vex that you're going to be facing this weekend. And the next weapon that I would suggest to bring with you is going to be the Palindrome. It's a hand cannon and it's void, and this is Destiny. Enough said. Risk Runner is going to be another weapon that I really feel is going to be big for the first couple encounters of this raid, especially with the exploding Vex. The Risk Runner has the ability to chain lightning damage, which is going to play a significant role against those large crowds of exploding Vex out there. Wither Horde could be a viable choice at handling those large crowds as well. Now, another solid weapon choice to handle those large crowds will be the Telesto, and with it being void, it's a no-brainer as a weapon you'll want to have with you. The Divinity will of course have a role in all of the boss encounters throughout the Vault of Glass, but something that you must not overlook is the impact that sniper rifles will have in this raid. Quickly destroying oracles was a crucial aspect of Destiny 1's version, and we can only expect that trend to follow, so having a sniper rifle like the Succession or Supremacy, or even a fast-firing scout rifle with good range like the Hung Jury SR4 would be a solid choice of weaponry for you. You can expect to see a solid performance out of Izanagi's Burden for this same reason, along with the fact that Izanagi's Burden can unleash an unholy amount of DPS onto a boss. Now, the Outbreak Perfected and Ariana's Vow are both weapons, and exotic weapons at that I would consider taking with me in this weekend's raid. Now, I'm not really sure if they're going to hold up against other comparable options, but Ariana's Vow has shown that it is quite a sufficient weapon to use in many of the raids and dungeons thus far. Now, let's go ahead and talk about the big guns. These are going to be the heavy weapons, and boy are there quite a few good ones to consider. A reliable sword like the Falling Guillotine will not only make a great option for clearing adds or applying boss damage, but it will also be a big help as you navigate through the various corridors and paths that this raid is notorious for. 7th Seraph Saw would make for a great heavy weapon that can double for a Warmind maker. A light machine gun, great size on the magazine, perfect for clearing adds, dropping Warminds along the way, perfect weapon to take with you this weekend. Now, I have a strong feeling that grenade launchers and rocket launchers are going to be significant heavy weapons to use in this raid and just throughout this season, especially with recent buffs and the seasonal mods that are in play. They really push towards using those heavy grenade launchers and rocket launchers. And with perks like Lasting Impression on grenade launchers, or not grenade launchers but rocket launchers, along with auto reloading holster, well, there's a ton of solid options when it comes to rocket launchers. Now, the Xenophage is going to be the next weapon I talk about, and mainly is because of its significant damage towards bosses, but then also being able to clear out those adds, but really the Xenophage for those boss damage. Now, the Tractor Cannon should not be a weapon that you forget about when this raid launches. It'll suppress, it'll yeet, and it buffs damage. What's not to love about that? Anarchy is also an absolute must-have for this raid, and really any raid for that matter, or any activity in Destiny. And you can bet your sweet ass that there's going to be some encounters that will leave you wanting to not only break out the Anarchy, but to break out the 1000 voices as well. But having any or all of these weapons might just not be enough when the Vault of Glass launches, so make sure before your fire team loads in that you've checked your mod situation. Mod buffs that create war mines will especially be crucial for this raid, as well as charging light. Pairing the new seasonal mods like Breach Loader for rocket launchers and grenade launchers can make a significant impact as well. And keep in mind that even the best weapons and mods are not going to make up for a lack of light level, so be sure that you are power leveling through as much as possible beforehand and be as close to 1320 as possible before going into the Vault of Glass. Now, that's going to wrap things up for this video, Guardians. If there's a weapon out there that you're going to be bringing with you this weekend that I just failed to mention, well, be sure to let us know in the comments below. I wish you guys all the best out there. I wish you guys luck in getting the Vex Mythic class, especially this upcoming weekend. I can't wait to go out into PvP next week and see those things cascading everywhere. Be sure you also hit that like button below before you leave the video if you've enjoyed and it's helped. And if you're not already, be sure to hit the subscribe button. And before you exit, make sure that you stop by that Discord link in the description below to get some help with all of your Destiny activities this week. And until next time, Guardians, this has been Profane, wishing you some happy hunting.